Hey guys, TI Mike here again. I'm going to be showing you today some gang stalking videos that I've picked up throughout the months of being gang stalked. I was supposed to show you this on the first episode, but I didn't have time. So this is just an addition to that first episode that I did. Um, Nothing too incriminating, but it shows you that there is some kind of intent or some kind of pattern that's going on in my area over here where I live. Um, so take a look at it. It's pretty interesting. Thanks. Okay, here we go. This guy's got his headlights on. He knows the camera position where my camera is, and he's going to park right in front of the camera right now. So see, he just slows down here. No point whatsoever. Just stops right here. It just sits here. Now that's a typical tactic that they do. They basically take their headlights and they either flash the headlights on the camera. So like if you're looking in the camera, you would see that person right away. This is a residential area. My house is right to the left. That's my property to the left side. And these guys keep parking right in this spot. What's so special about this spot here? I'd like to know that. So tell me, what's going on here. Alright, this is the next one. So these are community gang stalkers as well. This is Bonnie and Clyde, I like to call this one. And basically, they just stop. They just stop. Why just stop right here? What's so special about this side of the block? So they just sit here because they know they know that there's a camera on them. Look at this guy. He's got a hat on, and it looks like Bonnie and Clyde. It's pretty funny. And then we got some pedestrians here walking by, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?" They're just looking there. I don't know what this guy. He's looking at an app or something on his computer. And all right, this is another one. These are basically two ladies that. It's very odd. This one they just parked right in front of the camera for no reason, and look at the hand signals that she's making. Sounds like this looks like a form of black magic or something. I don't know what this is. This is just weird. Her fingers, what she's doing with her fingers, and drama, some nonsense. All right, this one here is in the backyard. This guy stops for no reason here. There's no point why this. I don't know what these people were doing. No point just stopping here. They stop right in front of the camera because they know the camera's there. So this is street theater is what this is. It's basically a form of harassment. So my security camera picks them up, and then I look at this stuff. I'm like, I just laugh. It's just funny. You're not really harassing me. You're just making me laugh. It's kind of funny. So this guy gets out in the back here. I don't know what the hell he's doing. There's just no point to this. Then this guy gets out, and then he goes around. The other guy in the back just stands there or something. I don't know what he's doing. Weirdest thing. He looks at the camera. Notice the red headsets for the color red for gang stalking. Then he goes back into the back of his car. This guy looks on the other side. I don't know what he does. He's just looking around. Stupid. And then he goes around because he knows the camera's there. So it's just it's street theater what this is. Yeah. Then he goes back in the car and then he just leaves. It's the silliest thing. It's like, what's the point? What was the point of that? So that's another gang stalker. Alright, so now we're getting into the high-tech gang stalkers. These guys have remote neural monitoring. So basically what they're doing is they're using an EMF headset, and they just stop. This guy's stopping on the other side for some reason. No reason whatsoever. It's 10:11 right now. What's the point of this stop? So let's just zoom in on this guy and see what he's doing. Unfortunately, he is in a good spot. He was able to hide behind trees, so I couldn't get him pretty well. But now you could just see him sitting there. And he's looking down. He's got some kind of headset around his head. You can see that, some kind of helmet or something. And he is doing remote neural monitoring, I'm pretty sure. So he's trying to see what I'm doing through this headset. This is like an EMF headset that he's got on his head. I expose him. I turn the light on him, and you'll see what happens. It's a good way to get rid of gang stalkers at night. Just use it. Get yourself a spotlight, and just shine the spotlight right on him. So he's sitting there doing something. I don't know what it is, but he's looking down into some device. He's looking. He's got some kind of. Now I expose him. See, unfortunately, the trees were in the way, so that didn't really help. But he's looking like, what the hell's going on? He's got a high-powered spotlight on him, and now he's just going to take off. That's one example there. And then let's see here. Alright, this one is another night gang stalker using remote neural technology. So this guy just comes in here, drives by, goes in the routine spot where they all stop right there. I don't know. There's a camera right there in front, so they sit right there in front of the camera. And then I use this night vision camera to zoom in on them and see what they're doing. So there's no reason for this guy to stop here. There's absolutely no reason. It's happened so many times. They stop at that same spot always. All right, so I'll zoom in on this guy, and it's kind of hard to see because it's night and the camera gets out of focus a lot. But this guy has some kind of device, a listening device. I believe it's remote neural technology as well. You'll be able to see one of the headsets in his ears when he's trying to listen. What this is some kind of listening device, and I believe they have the ability through an app. They can see my broadcasts through remote neural technology. So now what he's doing, he's you can't really see much here, but he's sitting there and he's probably monitoring me and trying to figure out what's going on. I apologize, it's out of focus, but that's the best I can do at this time. So he's just sitting there looking to see what I'm doing. Notice the date is 7/7/7 or 17/7/7. I was getting a lot of gang stalkers that day. They were just going around in circles around my block constantly. Let's see what we can see here. So you can see he's doing something there. He's something on his wrist or something. It's out of focus, unfortunately. I get him in focus a little bit later on. So now he's doing something, trying to either listen to what I'm doing, looking around. Let's see what else he does here. Unfortunately, this is all circumstantial evidence. I can't really take this to court because there's no proof here. There's not enough evidence here. But just to let you know, it is odd that they keep stopping here. So now he's got something there. Now I got him in focus. Now if you look at his ear, you'll see something. He's got like some kind of headset piece in his ear. He's looking around. He's looking at some kind of device. Now you can see his ear, that black thing on his ear. That's basically some kind of headset or something that he's listening on. Now he's looking over here because now he knows I'm seeing him. So he's like, what the hell's going on? And he knows that he's been seen now. And now he's going to make some hand signs. So you can see that over there on the other side. He's got his fingers out there. He's making hand signs. So I believe there's a spotter on the other side of my neighbor's side he's sending hand signals to, telling him he's leaving, and then he just leaves. So those are some advanced neural technology stuff that they're doing here. So as you can see that there is some kind of probable cause or repeating activity that happens in front of my house every day. So can't prove much, because it's all circumstantial evidence. What's kind of odd sometimes that they'll park the vehicle in front of the camera but with no license plate, so they know they can't get a license plate on these people because they'll use an out-of-state vehicle that doesn't require a front license plate. So those are the kind of tactics that they pull. It's hard to prove anything, but it's kind of funny sometimes. Sometimes not. It's kind of sad that people are paying for this. Probably our tax-paying money is actually paying for these gang stalking programs. Pretty crazy. But that's all I have to say today. And Ti Mike signing off. Adios. Thanks. Bye.